Now on CoastTV News.
Breaking news this evening, a second student has been arrested after a gun was found at Cape Henlopen High School. New details just in.
The Lewis line in limbo while locals are against the bus system going away.
A new way to go 6 feet under. It's called eco-friendly decomposition.
And next, how this weekend's rain could possibly complicate your road trip plans.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with breaking news.
Another student has been arrested after a gun was brought to Cape Henlopen High School. Our Mallory Metzner joins us now in the newsroom. Mallory, the student turned himself in today.
Maddie, troopers say the 17-year-old student who brought a gun to school last Wednesday got the gun from a 15-year-old student. Police say the police, it was also at home where the teens conspired to conceal the gun. Both teens have been charged with possession of a firearm in a safe school zone, a felony. The teen arrested today faces 2 more felony charges of conspiracy second degree and possession of a deadly weapon by a person under 18. Now, we did reach out to Delaware State Police to see if these teens will be charged as not heard back. And new on CoastTV News at 6, we have details from the Cape Henlopen School District, how it's reacting to this second arrest. Back to you.
Mallory, thank you. High cost and low participation are causing Lewis City officials to decide what they should do about the Lewis line's future, and doing away with the system is not completely off the table. Today, Lewis discussed some possible alternatives like an Uber-style bus system or cutting hours. CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber met with people in Lewis who simply do not want to see the Lewis line end.
Susan Curtis is an avid user of the Lewis line because it helps her get to work in downtown Lewis, especially during the busy summer season.
Well, for me, it's very convenient because it drops me off at one end of 2nd Street.
Full story when available there. Staying on the topic of buses, the Delaware Transit Corporation is hosting a series of public workshops to discuss changes to DART bus services statewide. Those happen May 19th. A workshop scheduled for January 31st at the Georgetown Public Library will run from noon to 2. There are plans to change some bus routes and schedules to make your trips faster and more reliable. In Sussex County, times are changing on 201, 215, and 212 for better connections. The 203 Orange line will stop running because apparently not enough people use it, but don't worry. 204 and 208 will cover that area instead. Also, the 204 Yellow line will have more beach buses in the summer. Remember, these are just plans for now, and DART wants to hear what you think by February 9th.
The condition and cleanup of local parks, that's a hot topic in Milton at the moment. The town Parks and Rec Committee is meeting on Wednesday. It may take a vote on what to do about the cleanup. The committee is also scheduled to talk about recent park user survey results. They're meeting at the Cannery Village Clubhouse.
South Bethany continues to prioritize its water quality. A group will get together 10 a.m. on Monday, January 29th. Up for discussion are several notable items, including the canal maintenance program. On the agenda is a stormwater diversion initiative, as well as a canal water quality improvement plan. The committee will also issue water quality monitoring and analysis reports.
Protect your home. The Delaware Center for the Inland Bays is partnering with Delaware Seashore State Park for a January lecture series. The lecture will be held on Wednesday, January 31st from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. and it will focus on how homeowners can protect their properties while also promoting healthy shorelines and water quality. The lecture is also going to explore threats facing inland bays and their watershed. The event will take place at the Delaware Center for the Inland Bays. And let's go ahead and take a live look into the Salisbury area right now. It has been a warm day, but we need a little more information than just warm. Our chief meteorologist, Paul Williams, he's standing by. Paul, what's the news?
Well, the bottom line is when you start getting that spring-like warmth, you got to start watching out for spring-like showers, and they're starting to populate all over the place. Right now, courtesy of our Dover camera in Bay Health, we're looking at 65 degrees, which is just 20 degrees above the norm for this time of the year. And so we're expecting to stay well above the norm for the rest of the evening. But look at the rain kicking in by 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. We're going to escalate from a 30% chance of rain to about an 85% chance of scattered showers. Take a look at the highs for today. We got up to 66 degrees, not only in Georgetown, but also in Salisbury, 60 for the high actually in Ocean City. By the way, if you want the forecast, just a phone call, just simply call 443-880-9100. Your forecast is just a call away. Our new telephone line for those who just want to call in and say, hey, what's the latest? We provide that an update for you that every day and every hour. We're looking at 2/100ths of an inch of rain officially in Salisbury, but the rain is coming in very slowly. We're going to be talking about some dense fog advisories off of the coast, but for right now, back to you, Maddie.
Well, thank you. For more updates, be sure to pull out your phones and scan the QR code for our First Alert app. You can download it for free to get the weather updates you need.
The Biden administration is reportedly considering an overhaul of the way that federal agencies approve massive natural gas export projects. The overhaul would essentially pause the approval process of the controversial gas export project called CP2, among other things. The administration will reportedly require the Energy Department to consider the climate impacts of the liquefied natural gas facilities when it makes public interest determinations. The Energy Department has never rejected a proposal on natural gas projects on those grounds.
Death is always a somber subject, but for those who are considering what they want done with their body after they pass away, there are a number of options. Burial, cremation, even donating your body to science. And now the House of Representatives here in Delaware is considering legislation around what's called natural organic reduction. This alternative respectfully recycles human remains by turning them into soil. Parcell Funeral Home in Lewis says the process is similar to cremation, but it's without the carbon emissions.
I think this gives a gentle alternative to some of the disposition options that are out there. And I think everyone has considered reducing their carbon footprint or a way we can help to protect our environment going forward.
Next, the bill on natural organic reduction will go to the Senate. If approved, it will take at least 12 months before this becomes an option in funeral homes.
And this brings us to our CoastTV poll. We want to know, in relation to that story, would you consider human composting for end-of-life services? Let's take a look at the results.
Take a look at your screen. So far, 53% say unlikely, though this is the first time we have put this poll on the air, Charlie, and it does tend to change.
Yes, and you can see definitely is the second answer here, so it may swing one way or the other. You can go vote on this poll on CoastTVnews.com or use the Coast TV mobile app.
Fresh off his big endorsement, President Biden heads to the all-important state of Wisconsin to tout his Investing in America plan and announce a big infrastructure deal. Nikki Haley, back on her home turf of South Carolina, she's taking aim at former President Trump, you see there, and bringing in the money. NBC's Alice Barr shows how Trump is off the campaign trail, but back in a New York courtroom where he briefly took the stand today.
Former President Trump in Manhattan today, fresh off this week's win in New Hampshire, now off the campaign trail and back in the courtroom, taking the stand for brief testimony in his E. Jean Carroll civil damages trial. The judge admonished him for continuing to deny sexually abusing Carroll in the 1990s, something he was found liable for last year. Carroll is now seeking damages for defamation. The former president lashing out on social media about his legal troubles and against his remaining Republican rival, former UN ambassador and South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley.
Bring it, Donald. Show me what you got.
Haley, stumping in South Carolina, announced she raised $1 million in the 24 hours following her New Hampshire primary loss. Former President Trump saying anyone who contributes to her campaign, quote, will be permanently barred from the MAGA camp. Haley accused him of throwing a temper tantrum.
I know that's what he does when he's insecure. I know that's what he does when he is threatened, and he should feel threatened, without a doubt.
But there are serious questions about whether Haley can break through the former president's 30-point lead in her home state of South Carolina, just a month away.
This bravado is great now, but you should have been doing that 8 months ago.
President Biden already looking to the November election. He's in the swing state of Wisconsin today, announcing a nearly $5 billion investment in dozens of infrastructure projects across the country. The president trying to build momentum for his re-election bid. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
The Indian River School District is organizing its annual Title I Engagement Information Meeting for parents and for families. Title I funding supports low-income and disadvantaged students. The meeting is set for Wednesday, January 31st at 5 p.m. That will be in the Carver Building cafeteria in Frankfort. Families are invited to provide input on the federal program.
A change is coming to financial aid applications, but it may be worth the wait for many students. The Department of Education is adjusting this year's free application for federal student aid. A newly overhauled form that makes applications easier was released December 30th, but the Department of Education didn't tie the latest inflation data into that. That's what they're doing now. The change might delay things a bit, but it will also release an additional $1.8 billion in financial aid. Coming up, interns with the Delaware Farm Bureau. Practical hands-on experience students can take advantage of this summer.
And there's a genuine concern for rain this weekend with 2 straight days expected. Flooding could be a sidebar issue.
But first, top-notch equipment at the new athletic facility at Seaford School District. What prompted the remodeling of this space? That is up next.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Pohanka Ford wants you to get more in 2024. More features, more safety, and more savings on every new vehicle in stock, including Edge, Explorer, and Bronco. You'll find financing as low as 1.9% for 72 months on a new F-150 pickup. Or take over $5,000 off a new Ford Escape. Plus, Pohanka will give you $500 towards a down payment on a new vehicle. It's happening now. Our Get More in 2024 event at Pohanka Ford of Salisbury.
Our family is passionate about providing outstanding health care in an atmosphere that feels like home.
Here at John B. Parsons, our residents and their loved ones enjoy visiting in the inviting parlors and the charming sunrooms or relaxing on our beautiful front porch. Our dedicated professionals who care for each resident with dignity and respect. We promise to do our best to meet every need at Harrison Senior Living.
Our family caring for yours for 50 years.
Are you dreaming of the perfect outdoor space where you can relax and entertain? Look no further than Delmarva's most trusted partner, Spicer Brothers. We pride ourselves on superior craftsmanship and only use the finest materials to create beautiful, durable decks. From classic wooden decks to low-maintenance PVC materials, we have the perfect solution for you. And right now, get a free Green Mountain Grill with your new deck. Plus, enjoy 0% financing with no payments and no interest for 18 months. Spicer Brothers, turning homeowners' dreams into reality for over 20 years.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
Take a look at the brand new state-of-the-art athletic facility at Seaford High School. The revamped build, that looks gorgeous. The revamped building has a bit of everything from the school logo to the new weight room equipment and training spaces. The Seaford School District says capacity restrictions during the COVID pandemic prompted the remodeling of the space. The district says the building is centrally located in the heart of the athletic fields of the middle school and high school campus.
The U.S. economy grew at a faster than expected pace in December. That's according to new figures released by the Commerce Department. The country's gross domestic product, which measured goods and services, jumped by 3.3% last month. Most analysts predicted the figure would be more than a point lower. In 2023, the U.S. economy grew 2.5%, also ahead of Wall Street expectations.
Chances of rain are escalating in our region, and I'll show you what I'm tracking and when the showers are expected to arrive.
Right now at Ashley, get 0% interest for 60 months on select best-selling mattresses. And visit your local Ashley store to experience our test rest and learn about savings options throughout the store with qualifying mattress purchases. Visit your local Ashley store or ashley.com today.
Not sure what to get your Valentine this year? How about a new walk-in shower from Baths by Spicer Brothers? Right now, through February 14th, save 14% off your entire project and take advantage of no interest and no payments for 18 months. Plus, receive a set of 2 luxury bathrobes. And your new shower can be installed in as little as 1 day with factory-certified 5-star installation guaranteed. Don't miss out. This offer ends February 14th. Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Have you seen those crazy HVAC deals? Don't fall for that. At Above and Beyond Service Heating and Cooling, we just don't make promises, we deliver results. With our Peace of Mind maintenance agreement, you can rest assured we will keep up with your system throughout the year. We're a local company. You're not just a customer, you're our neighbor. Take advantage of our 0% finance for up to 72 months or up to $3,000 in rebates on a new train system. Call Above and Beyond Services to keep your family comfortable. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
From the court to your living room, catch the dribbles and the buzzer beaters. High school basketball lives here on Delmarva Sports Network. Local teams, big dreams.
On Jeopardy! Champions Wildcard.
You're open for Taylor Swift, Real Housewives, and Anthropologists. That's a great Jeopardy! Dream board.
Thursday at 7:30 on CoastTV. Right now at Ashley, get 0% interest for 60 months on select best-selling mattresses. And visit your local Ashley store to experience our test rest and learn about savings options throughout the store with qualifying mattress purchases. Visit your local Ashley store or ashley.com today.
Start your new year off right with a new bathroom from Coastal Bath. The only Bath Planet dealer on Delmarva with the Good Housekeeping Seal 2-year money-back guarantee. It's our annual New Year savings. Take $2,024 off your new bathroom project and no payments and no interest until 2025.
How do I like the new bath? I love it. My wife loves it. I highly recommend Coastal Bath. They do an awesome job.
Local and family owned. Call Coastal Bath today.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
Since we are expecting a chance of rain over the next couple of days, it would be a great idea to go ahead and scan the QR code right there in the corner of your screen so that you can keep up on what's happening with the fast-changing weather around your area over this weekend. Our Tyndall's Casual Furniture Camera and Laurel indicating we're holding at 64 degrees, dew point at 61, so lots of moisture in the atmosphere, and the winds are pushing primarily out of the southeast. As far as the rest of this evening is concerned, we'll have partly cloudy skies till we get to about 8 o'clock, and then some of the scattered showers will begin to kick in. Now, we're looking at light to moderate showers, worst case scenario. We also have a tremendous amount of moisture in place to the point where we have a dense fog advisory off the coast for us in Slaughter Beach near Mallard Street, Broadkill Beach, but we also have concern for dense fog for Lewis as well as Rehoboth Beach all the way down towards Ocean View, Bayview Park, Fenwick Island, and that continues all the way around towards Ocean City and West Ocean City. By the way, the dense fog advisory for Ocean City and West Ocean City will last until 1 o'clock, unlike the other two areas where it's scheduled to expire by 7 o'clock. We'll wait and see if that indeed holds true. Here is a look at the bedrock of the scattered showers that's going to begin to rise its way towards us. And we're kind of in a streamline here with all this rain expected to really basically clock us and come in out of the southwest. I'm not expecting any severe storms, but we could see some heavy embedded showers. For example, by 8:30 right here between Ocean Pines and Long Neck. That's one wave where that's going to be a little heavier. Then we can see another pocket along Highway 113 at about 11:30 tonight between Georgetown and Ocean Pines, right along 113. And then as we go into the early morning hours, we'll stay cloudy with a bit of drizzle and some fog. Going into Friday morning, we'll see the cloud cover, the moisture stay a bit on the thick side. As far as the amount of precipitation, less than 1/10 of an inch for most locations, but we recorded rain from Prime Hook to Seaford, Ellendale, Lewis, down towards Slaughter Beach, but it's just very slight at best. Look at where the temperatures are right now, 20 degrees above the norm for this time of the year. Right now, we're holding at 65 degrees, not only in Redden, but also in Georgetown, as well as Delmar. 65 degrees also right now, we're clocking in Lewis. what's happening for us for Saturday, the next round of rain that we're expecting, winds are pushing out of the north for Saturday. Saturday afternoon will become cloudy. But you'll notice by late Saturday going into Sunday, another wave of heavy shower activity began to hit. But then the winds will be racing out of the northeast. So it's going to be a cooler wave of rain. Now, as far as the amount of rain starting Saturday going into, let's say, Sunday, we're looking for about 1.25 inches for us actually in Rehoboth, over 1 inch in Ocean City as well as Georgetown. And then when we kind of take a look at this from a more wide standpoint, we could see heavier showers nearly 1.5 inches in Bethany Beach, closing in on possibly 2 inches in Berlin and in Ocean City, just as an example of some areas that we want to pinpoint for you. Tonight, overcast all night long, showers continuing 57 degrees, so temperatures still well above the norm. And then tomorrow we go up to 68 degrees. Don't be surprised if somebody clocks a 70 tomorrow. Just a smidgen more of sunshine is all it's going to take. Then for Saturday, a bit cooler, but still above the norm with isolated showers and a chance of spotty downpours. Finally, here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast. Unfortunately, we're looking for a wet weekend, so a little soggy on Saturday and Sunday, but at least it's late Saturday. And then we go into Sunday. And then we start going back to regular cool weather by next week.
Paul, thank you. Happening now, the Maryland Forest Service is accepting applications for the Community Forestry Catalyst Fund. It's a new grant program set to distribute $4.8 million towards urban and community forestry projects during the next 4 years. The fund expands resources for Maryland's commitment to enhance its forest cover and tree canopy through the state's 5 Million Trees for Maryland initiative. According to the Department of Resources, the first application window is open through March 15th.
Also happening now, applications being accepted from the Delaware Farm Bureau Summer Internship Program. The Bureau says that college students who are ready for unique but practical and hands-on experiences are encouraged to apply for the Marketing and Social Media Internship now through March 29th. According to the Bureau, prospective interns should be undergraduate students pursuing a bachelor's in the fields of marketing, business, or agriculture. Further, photography skills are helpful for the program.
Time to take one more look at our CoastTV poll. We want to know, would you consider human composting for end-of-life services? So far, a majority of people say unlikely, but not a large majority. They're very slim, 40% saying definitely. And again, for those who aren't familiar, it's kind of like cremation, but without the carbon emissions, so you kind of become soil, if you know what I'm saying there. Well, we have that full story actually and updated poll results coming up on Coast TV News at 6.
Certainly an interesting one. Coming up, suffering from migraines, 2 factors that scientists say might predict them a day before they happen. Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
From gentle ocean breezes to small country towns, Sussex County has it all. That's why you need a real estate company that is familiar with it all. Mann & Sons offers decades of experience throughout Sussex County. Whether it's helping you purchase your forever home or find the perfect vacation rental at the beach. Trust our experience. Trust Mann & Sons.
For over 30 years, the difference is clear. Mann & Sons Real Estate.
This weather's brought to you by
Mann & Sons Real Estate.
Discover Coastal Delaware's ultimate senior living experiences at the Lodges of Coastal Delaware. With locations in Rehoboth Beach or Lewis, you can dive into a world of sun, sea, and sand every day. Whether independent living, assisted living, or memory care, here residents enjoy a lively community of friends, laughter, and endless activities. Savor amazing food or grab a drink. The possibilities are endless. Join us and ride the wave of senior living at its finest. No matter the lifestyle you're seeking, we've got options for you.
Embrace a new journey and kickstart your New Year's resolution in a brand new Subaru from Gateway Subaru. Discover the 2024 Subaru Outback, which represents Subaru's commitment to safety, innovation, and adventure. Right now, lease a new 2024 Subaru Outback for only $299 a month, or take advantage of financing rates as low as 1.9%. Plus, Gateway has more in-stock Subaru inventory to choose from than other dealers have combined. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Have fun and enjoy Delmarva's Coast with Petey the Peacock, Coast TV's feathered friend and sharing joy coast-wide. Know where he's going to be next and get his free coloring book at peteythepeacock.com. Brought to you by Tidal Health.
Coast TV and the First Alert Weather Team. Your safety, our commitment.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently, so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us. Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
Severe migraine headaches can be challenging, even debilitating in some cases. A new study finds that migraines can now be predicted by two things. Wednesday, the journal Neurology published data that indicated changes in sleep quality and energy on the prior day are related to the headache the next day. Data showing that those who did not sleep well and had low energy one day were more likely to have migraines the next morning.
The Worcester County Health Department is hosting a free Healthy Families program to promote positive lifestyles. The Healthy Worcester Families program is 9 weeks. It's open to families with kids aged 7 to 17. Classes began February 5th. They continue weekly, Mondays from 5:30 to 7:30. The program will take place at St. Paul United Methodist Church in Berlin.
Coming up next, the Long Point String Band heading to Milton. Stay tuned on Coast TV News at 5.
Thursday through Monday only, you'll love the savings at Johnny Janasic's 5-day sale. Save up to 50% store-wide. Plus, take an extra 10% off our everyday low prices, including clearance items. But it all ends Monday at Johnny Janasic.
Happy New Year from the dealership that puts you, the customer, first in everything we do. First State Chevrolet in Georgetown.
Save up to $5,000 on this 2024 Chevy Silverado.
Interest rates as low as 1.9% and $2,250 off these 2024 Chevy Equinox.
Sales, service, parts, body shop, and towing, all at one convenient location in Georgetown, 1 mile north of the DMV.
We are First State Chevy in Georgetown, where we put you, the customer, first. Find new roads.
Let the steam rise like the majestic Mount Fuji, unveiling a new ramen restaurant in Salisbury. The Fuji Ramen House is an adventure with each tantalizing bite. Enjoy your experience in a cozy Japanese-themed setting and indulge in mouth-watering appetizers, rice bowls, curry, and of course, our ramen. Handcrafted noodles simmering in a delicious broth with your choice of toppings. Elevate your taste to new heights and savor the umami flavors of authentic ramen at Fuji Ramen House, located behind East Moon.
Our family is passionate about providing outstanding health care in an atmosphere that feels like home.
Here at John B. Parsons, our residents and their loved ones enjoy visiting in the inviting parlors and the charming sunrooms or relaxing on our beautiful front porch. Our dedicated professionals who care for each resident with dignity and respect. We promise to do our best to meet every need at Harrison Senior Living.
Our family caring for yours for 50 years.
There's a joy that comes with building your new home on your lot, walking through your design, noticing the little things you visualized come to life, the progress, the completion, and the move-in to your new home. At Berica, we specialize in building strong, energy-efficient homes, custom built in our factory and finished on your lot, wherever that may be. Tour our model homes and factory at our main office in Greenwood. We're happy to help you begin your journey in building your new Berica. Start online today at bericahomes.com.
If you're not sleeping well, Johnny Janasic is here to help. Purchase any mattress of $1699.95 or more and get a free pillow set, a free sheet set, and $400 off any Rise Home Power Base. Shop Johnny Janasic's Mattress World.
The renowned Long Point String Band is set to grace the stage at the Milton Theater February 7th. The doors will open at 6. The evening is full of old-time acoustic, what's called neo-traditional music. Paul, that sounds good.
Actually, yes. I remember learning about neo-traditional in music appreciation class in 1980 or whatever. Okay, so let's take a look. All right, Spicer Brothers, Salisbury, we're at 65. That's none of your business. Grown folks' business. All right, look, 64 degrees actually in Salisbury for us, and we drop back to 63 with cloudy skies and scattered showers in the forecast. So we do have a dense marine fog advisory that's going to be in effect off of the Sussex County coast until about 7 o'clock. Possibly 1 o'clock down towards Ocean City. But other than that, we're looking for this real rain to show up from central portions of Virginia, begin to slide in our general direction. Here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. We are looking for a little bit of rain, fog for Friday, but really steady showers expected on Saturday and Sunday when the front pushes through, and then that'll cool us off to the norm for this time of the year.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, for more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition's up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.